making a mansion a home.
And Ava Solberger found one couple who settled down in a historic Orwell spot that dates back to the late 1700s.
Today we are in Orwell. It's a beautiful spring day, and we are going to get a tour inside historic Brookside.
Well, I do want to demonstrate our doorbell.
I noticed this house just driving by.
Yes,
the fact that
people notice it.
You see it.
Yes, and you go, wow, where did this come from?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like this Greek temple in the middle of the farmlands of Vermont.
The original farmhouse was built in 1789. The Greek Revival portion was built in 1843. Almost 2 years ago, this historic property was bought by a married couple from Hawaii.
We were living in Maui. I was flying and Amber was teaching. History is really important to me.
And love historic homes and antiques.
We basically put in a full price offer at their asking price, contingent on us taking a look inside. We hadn't even been inside yet. I didn't even know this door was here. There were so many boxes piled up.
All the way up.
Didn't even know that there was a second door. Yeah, it's the music room or the parquet room. Everything for this 1843 revival, except for the hardware, was sourced locally. It's all trees from the forest. I mean, this house is just crazy ostentatious in 2023. And I can't imagine what people in 1843 must have thought. The locals must have just been, you know, who are those Wilcoxes and the Cutts? And they sold 2 rams in Australia for $35,000. Coincidentally, that's what it cost to do this Greek Revival edition. And he took a $50 out of his pocket from 1843 and he put it in the staircase. But then once the wool market kind of crashed, the house changed hands, and then they did the Morgan horses. And then a family called the Grangers bought the house. They put the plumbing in, the heating in, the electricity, and it had none of that until 1942. This is showing you some of the ongoing renovations.
Yes.
I've been working pretty hard in this room to bring it back to some semblance of glory. That's where we keep our Oompa Loompas. There's
238 acres.
238 acres. You can't find anything like this in Hawaii. It doesn't exist. The little 3-room suite that we have on Airbnb, a primo guest area.
What I like about it is, like, it has a bunch of rooms, and yes, I do like the kitty cats, and I like playing the piano.
These old houses are worth saving.
And bringing it back to life is also incredibly rewarding.
Like this wallpaper here is from the 1870s. And part of its beauty is the age and is the cracks and is the imperfections. So this would have been the original wallpaper from 1843. So I'm a pilot. One of the many thousands of pipe dreams we have is to put in a little grass airstrip across the street. We have a little Cessna 172 that we bought before we even bought a television set together when we were dating.
We bought a plane.
We bought a little airplane.
Trained to be a classical singer, so an opera singer, and then I also have been teaching for over 20 years. Moved here with 8 cats, with 8 rescue cats.
They built 100 of these for the Chicago World's Fair in 1933. Gosh, you can almost just see the lake over there, but not quite. Most of the house just feels like a very well lived in, lovely home, you know? It's not so ostentatious as it looks from the outside, and it's also not as big as it looks from the outside. Yeah, this room has 7 doors in and out. The house was built around the sunset, so it faces due west, and it's awesome. When we're literally putting down roots, we are planting 1,500 grapevines. We want to start a vineyard. Like I said, we have 1,000 pipe dreams.
If you'd like to see inside, they do offer tours. There's also an Airbnb suite that you can rent, and we will get stuck in Vermont with you again real soon.